Coming up next here on the Texas Daily, Halloween in a shark tank.
How's that work?
Yeah, we went to the Halloween tradition underwater.
Wow.
And we found a great story about a grandma spending quality time with her family. This is an amazing piece. You're going to want to see it. Stick around. You're watching the Texas Daily.
That's Don Wall. He does great stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
He's the maestro. It's Halloween season. See my spooky glasses? Obviously, you see orange and black decorations cropping up everywhere, haunted houses, popping up weird costumes. Well, guess what? Our guy on the street, Don Wall, found an unusual Halloween display that has a strong educational component as well and cuts across generations. So, Don, what's the story?
Jeff, the Grapevine Sea Life Aquarium is doing underwater pumpkin carving. So we wanted to check that out, especially because Paul Stofer, our photographer, is a diver. And we met a grandmother there with her granddaughter who sets a fantastic example for grandparents everywhere.
Okay, this is a little unusual. Pumpkin carving in a 160,000-gallon saltwater tank at the Sea Life Grapevine Aquarium, among 5 types of sharks, green sea turtles, and stingrays.
They can sting, but you know what? They only use their stinger when they absolutely have to. See? See how friendly they are? They just want to know what's going on.
That's Hazel in the butterfly costume, and Javier dressed up like Superman for Halloween. Normally, they're feeding fish and cleaning the tank. The other diver is Paul Stofer, KTXD-TV photographer. Paul likes to get up close to his work, and he knows the sharks are well fed, so he's not worried.
There's a turtle. As we're talking about turtles, there's the turtle. That's Hope.
She is huge.
She is huge. She is about 111 pounds, but green sea turtles can get up to 300 or 400 pounds.
Sea Life entertains school groups and daycare centers from all over North Texas, teaching kids about the ocean here in the middle of the prairie.
Conservation means just helping out our animals, and these turtles needed a place to live, so we opened up a turtle rescue center.
Peggy Forcelli of Southlake comes every week with her 3-year-old granddaughter, Brooke, potentially a future marine biologist.
Very much so. She absolutely just loves to come. She'll say, okay, are we going to Sea Life today? She has her little pink, she brings a little pink fish with her, Pinky the fish. And she truly, absolutely loves coming. Who's your favorite fish friend here?
Pinky.
Pinky. And what did you name the turtle?
Patches.
Peggy is the kind of nurturing grandparent who really makes a difference in a child's life.
Well, she doesn't watch TV at my house, and she doesn't do video games at my house. We just basically do creative activities, and this being one of them. And she can interact with the little creatures. At the end of our exhibit, she interacts with them. She can get right close up and personal.
Just like Paul, our photographer. Meanwhile, Hazel and Javier finish carving their pumpkins.
Hazel won best costume. Let's cheer for Hazel. Woohoo! And then Javier won best pumpkin. Yeah, for Javier. Woo!
So the pumpkin carving will continue on Wednesdays and Saturdays until Halloween. The opportunity to discover something new and exciting about the undersea world happens all year long.
So the pumpkin carving was really fun, and the kids liked that a lot, but what I liked and was most impressed with was Peggy Forcelli and her granddaughter.
Sure.
I just love that interaction between a grandparent and a grandchild.
I
think
love
that's
when she
amazing.
said, they don't watch TV at my house.
Yeah.
We get out. Yeah.
No
That's
video
kind of
games.
rare. And that they go every week. So they learn something new every week when they go.
They learn something new every week, and they're spending this quality time, and they're building their relationship, you know, granddaughter and grandmother. And that's a very important kind of a relationship that, you know, I mean, a lot of grandparents, they might sit on the sidelines. But Peggy gets right in there. She jumps right in. And
Speaking of getting in, did you get into the tank too, Don?
no, I stayed on the outside.
With the sharks?
No.
No?
I let Paul swim with the sharks.
Paul did that.
And I have
Okay.
a carving question. Is it easier to carve underwater, or is it easier to carve outside of water?
Well, one thing is that I was watching them closely, and it didn't seem like the knives were slipping too much. It seemed like they were getting right in there.
yeah.
So in some ways, it might have been easier for
Like
them.
carving in weightlessness.
Yeah, weightlessness, like on the space shuttle or
All
something.
right. Well, maybe we need to have a pumpkin carving contest here.
Yeah.
KTXD.
Yeah, that'd be
Coming
great.
up next, thanks, Don. That was a great story.
Sure.